let me say this, and I want to be very careful. There's a forum I'm reading about, people talking about the possible civil war, possibility of it getting bad in this country. And they're like, this is white people talking about protests. They're not really talking about what progressives are talking about, what socialists are advocating. Give you that caveat. Doesn't make sense. One guy said, you know, he lived in the 60s, not the 60s, that back then you had the Black Panthers. Some of that's still here, but it's not like it used to be, and how, you know, in the SLA, or sometimes the SLA comes back, or Weatherman comes back, we'll be in real trouble. You guys ever think that the reason why you have the Weathermen, the SLA, Black Panthers, that it's just a deep frustration? Like back then we had the Pentagon Papers. Back then we had the racist shit they were doing. Now we have the Afghan war documents, where they show you had the last three administrations have lied to you. They knew the Afghan war was not going well. It was a failure. And they're still, the generals are like, well, it wasn't a concerted effort. Nobody's saying it was. We're saying you guys are out of balls to simply admit you're losing a war. We're not saying that you all worked together for the last 15, 20 years. I'm not saying that. No one's saying that. That's the conservative right there. It's like I'm like telling a joke. They say these things that are just so blatantly stupid that anybody with a brain is like, wait a minute, they didn't ask you that. That's not what they asked you. I just, these different things Trump has done, I don't need to go down the list of it. You ever think that people just get frustrated? Yeah. They kind of get the idea they're dealing with a system in which they have no value. Inherently, they have no value. And there's a deep frustration. There's a sense that they don't have a say. You know, there's all this gerrymandering, making people can't vote. You had the lady in Alabama come out and say, yeah, I have no problem making it hard for people who I don't agree with to vote. She told you this to your face. Trump went down and I tell you, the day that they started that investigation on him defrauding children's charities, he goes to Florida and calls a black man a thief. You know, and now we know Andrew Gillum was never being investigated. Trump threw it at him. He was never being investigated. Trump, the FBI asked him some questions in an investigation having to do with some basketball tickets he received, I guess. And then when he was in Alabama, the brother, he told him, you don't belong here. You know, this is just disgusting. And I know that they're not going to get it. I know that I'm wasting my time, but this isn't about George Soros. This isn't about the left. This is about people who are barely scraping by, who are watching a system piss on them and just tell them to your face, you know, you ain't shit. It's frustration, it's anger, and it's rage. And that's not because we want stuff free. That's because we want a better society. We're dealing with redneck white trash that wants to take America back to a time that wasn't even good for their ancestors, much less ours. Peace.